Okay, welcome to our environmental science class for spring of 2022. How can that even be possible? Anyway, I am Professor Stevens. Joan Stevens is my name, and I am trying to welcome you to the course and not scare you too much. Let's see, I got little notes right here. I have the course right here too. So just know that I teach two different sessions of this course. So this is, 33893, but the other one is 3, 4 something. Anyway, so it might not be yours, but should still be okay. Just doing this once, yeah? Let's see. So here's our course. I'm getting a little ahead of my notes, but I want to say this thing, that the stuff that we cover in this course is completely relevant to everyday life. Like I just watched this movie called Don't Look Up, and it was like, oh my God, there's so much about that. It's really about climate change, that this course addresses. And a lot of this course looks at how we human beings live in the world and the impact of our lives on the planet, which is a really important time to be considering that. So thank you for being willing to take a look at that, and welcome to the course. Now, looks like I didn't center my window so well. There we go. That's a little better. Let's see. So an important thing about the course, I'm not really talking about the topics yet. I skipped that. So is that you need to navigate through the course using the modules tab right here. This takes you to the course. This is just for me. Oops, just kidding. I love how Canvas, it's a little slow on the uptake, Canvas. Okay, so the way to first navigate this course, use the modules tab up here to get to the course. And then, also notice if you want to make the whole module expand, there you go. So go through the FAQs first. It's everything from like, how do I get to your office hours, which by the way are Mondays from 11:45 to 12:15. All kinds of stuff that's useful, that I think is useful to you. Why can't I check an assignment? Because you need to go in order, and if you haven't done the preceding assignments, the tabs, then the other ones won't open up. So anyway. Policies. I know this stuff gets super boring, but it's also important at least to know where to refer to it later. Note that there is an assignment here due on Tuesday, the 11th. It's an easy cut and paste. I recommend reading it though. What is your obligation as a student of PCC for your academic integrity? It's good to know that. Now I'm going to close that up. And then move through week 0, the orientation section. There's quite a few more assignments here. Welcome letter. It goes over a whole bunch of details. There's the details. It's always the first week of the course. There's a lot of details. Skim them for now. Refer back to them if you find you need that information later. This is a critical assignment right here, the introduction. If you don't do this assignment, you might hear my cat meowing to go outside. Then I drop you, because this is what keeps your spot. This is an all online course, so we're not going to ever be together unless you join my office hours, which I sincerely hope that you do. But we don't have any synchronous scheduled lecture or anything. Like, this is really, the onus is on you. It's a lot of responsibility to take an online course and succeed. It's kind of cool because you can schedule it like however it works for you, but make sure that you're also scheduling it how it works for the class. Right? I mean, you signed up for the course. I didn't sign you up. So I assume that you actually want to get what there is to get out of it. So towards that end, I have this assignment too called Plan Your Work and Work Your Plan, where you schedule into your calendar the 12 hours a week to work on the course. You may find it doesn't take you that long. You may find it takes you longer, but at least start with that and then work from there. So you show me what times of the week you're going to be doing that. And then I want you to be thinking about your thinking. That's what metacognition is. This is part of how we acquire knowledge, not just learn something and then spit it out for a test. There's not really very many tests. One? I don't even know. I'm not so sure that I like those midterm questions anyway. This course is not really about getting a right answer on an exam. It's about thinking and explaining your thinking. So being able to think about how you think, which is metacognition, is a valuable skill. Also some tips for how to take notes. 3-2-1 summaries, we do those, 1-minute writes, all kinds of things like that. And then when you're done with that, you keep going on to the first week module. What is science? So there's a few assignments. You'll notice the assignment date shows up there. They're due on Thursdays and Sundays. But please don't think that means wait until like Thursday afternoon and Sunday afternoon to start them. Like, I invite you to get started on Monday and get everything done as quickly as you can. And then if you're confused about something, you know, send me an email and we can work it out. But it's so much better to have things done and then you got a little cushion, or maybe some free time for the weekend. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, what else did I want to say to you? Oh, what are you going to do in this course? I'm just bouncing all over my schedule here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to back up. So, modules I mentioned. You also need to set your notification settings and your profile. So right up here, you're going to need to change your profile picture right there, I believe. Yep, can change that. Also, your notifications. Make sure that this goes to, that your notifications are set to actually go to an email that you check. Okay, so don't just have them be going to PCC if your PCC email if that's not one that you check. Okay. Oh, please make sure you have a profile picture. It just makes it so much more real to be interacting with the picture instead of just a, I don't know, it looks like a chalk outline, like a murder victim or something. And also, I send out announcements every week on Sunday afternoons about what's coming up in the course. Please read them. I'm really kind of flummoxed by students who are like, well, I didn't know that was due. Like, not only is it right in the module, but I sent it out, these announcements every week. This is supposed to be helpful to you, but if you don't use it, it's not helpful. Alice. She's going to go back and forth, by the way, all afternoon. What are you going to do in the course? You're going to do a lot of reading, hopefully a lot of thinking, and some discussions with the other students where you have to reply to their posts. There's a couple assignments where you're supposed to do things with classmates, which I know is a little problematic in an online environment, but it's not that many assignments, and I think there's enough time built in to deal with it. And you know, if you have issues, your group like, they didn't do anything, or I don't know, maybe you just want to tell me, I love my group, you know, that would be great too. Just let me know as early as you can. So let me point that out too, that's important. There are due dates for things. There is a late penalty if you don't get stuff done on time. If you're having like serious life issues come up, which we all know, especially in these times, happens, you got to let me know. You need to communicate with me about that. I can be very understanding. But, you know, if it's like a month later and you're like, oh, that thing, you know, that happened last month, like I'm not going to be so understanding about that, okay? Because I'm a pretty reasonable person. Think about what you want to get out of the course, right? What I want to get out of the course is I want to feel like I have helped to share information with you that makes you a better informed citizen, makes you more actively engaged in the world, and also inspires you to work towards a world that works for everyone. That would be my goal. Kind of lofty, huh? Okay, I think I told you everything I needed to. Welcome and bye.